Okay. All right, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I think we're here. We're live. Hello, everyone. All right, let us go ahead and get started. All right. We're here. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Memorial Day if you're in the US. I hope it's a day off for you if you're working. Hope you still get to enjoy a little bit of the day. It is a national holiday. I'm fasting today, so no cooking out. You will see why. I enjoyed myself this past weekend, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I will take attendance, but please allow me to introduce myself. Sorry, I feel like I got an eyelash. Please allow me to introduce myself for anybody new here. Hi, I am Maggie. Usually, I'm welcoming you to my struggle cooking class. Clearly, I am not cooking. We are doing another dining documentary. So, if you are new here, I do stream for you every day, usually a recipe of some sort. But if I'm not actually cooking, then I will give you all a dining documentary so you know what I'm eating, because clearly I am eating something. But I went to a winery this past weekend in North Georgia, so I'm here to tell you all about it so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. We will take attendance. If you're enjoying time with the family, please enjoy time with the family and catch me on the replay. All right, so let's start over here on TikTok. We said, hi, I am Miss Jenny says, hi, mommy. Thought it was one of my kids. Hi, Miss Maggie. Thank you, Neek. Hello, Easy. Hello, user. Thank you all so much for coming in. Who all do we have here on IG? We have Joey. Thank you for being here. Be working. Pinan, Broward, N.A., Ju, D. Manayaga, Mr. Chimo, and Simply Borhi. Brohi. I'm trying, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I will be sharing my screen. So if you all on Instagram or on TikTok would like to see what I'm sharing, feel free to come on over and find me. MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com, which will bring me to bring you to my YouTube. I also have Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. Yes, Neek, I am in Georgia and I went to North Georgia. So we're going to talk all about it. Who do we have here? We have Christopher Williams. Thank you so much for being here. I love the avatar. Is that Jay-Z? Shout out to Jay-Z. Hello, everybody coming in. We have Tasha Arnett. Thank you for coming in with the purple heart. She says, hello. Hello, my dear. We have Lucy. Lucy is back. It was just my first time. I think you've been here before. Hello, my dear Lucy. And we have Casually. Casually says, lovely flowers. Thank you, sweetheart. These are actual real flowers, y'all, but they're I don't know if they're the million roses, but they've been preserved. So I think they put glycerin or something in there. So they're actual real roses, but they last like a year or two or three. I don't know. But I do love fresh flowers. Yellow roses are my favorite. You all saw those for a while after Mother's Day, and then like pink or white roses. But this is what I have. Maybe I'll get some more. I used to buy fresh flowers at the farmers market every week after service, but it does get expensive. So these are pricey, but they last a while. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Try to bring that feminine decor to your day if I can. Also, it's because I like it. Because as a boy mom, sometimes the house can get very utilitarian. All right. So, what are we talking about today? Did I introduce myself? So, I am not a chef. Clearly, I'm not a professional YouTuber, but we do have fun here. And we are going to talk about wineries. We are going to talk about a vineyard that hi, Corey. Um, we're going to talk about a vineyard in North Georgia that I went to. Surprisingly, y'all know I'm in the Atlanta area. So North Georgia is about two and a half hours drive away from where I live. There's lots of cabins up there. It gets you out of the city, gets you to the countryside. If you kind of like that slower pace, farm town, very rural and secluded, it's a great place to get away. And something about the elevation, and I don't know if it's the water or whatnot, the Georgia terrain in North Georgia, like approaching North Carolina. I was very close to the North Carolina border. It's supposed to be really, really good for growing grapes. I didn't know this. I'm not a huge wine connoisseur. I'm definitely not a wine snob, but I love the snacks, clearly. And I do like to learn and ask questions and taste. So I did a wine tasting, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. So usually what I do in my dining documentaries is I go over the website first. We're going to learn about it together. This was picked for me, so I had never been there before, and I've never even seen their website. So we're going to take a look. I had a great experience. I actually am wearing the shirt. I know y'all can't see it. Let me see if I can stand up carefully without knocking anything over. Crane Creek. It's kind of hard to see, but I did get a souvenir. And yeah, so let's learn all about it. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate the support. When you like the live stream, the hearts and the likes, it helps the channel to grow. Do I like the Atlanta area? I love it. Family's here. I grew up in Athens, Georgia. So I'm a Southern girl. It's home, even though African born, right? All right. So let me share my screen and we will learn together. I don't know where my wine connoisseurs are. You can put the grapes emoji in the chat. You can put the wine glass emoji in the chat. This is actually a great outing if you're looking for something that's kind of outdoors, a slower pace. There are different parts of the world, different parts of the US that have wineries. I have a friend who's going to a winery in Napa, and they actually have like a wine train that will take you around to different wineries. You have brunch on the train and then have a 4-course lunch. We have something here. I actually did the Pop the Cork wine tour. So there's all kinds of wine tours where you'll meet at a particular point and then they will drive you around, kind of like bar hopping, but vineyard hopping, and you can taste wines that are locally grown. It's a great girls trip. It could be a great date experience. This is not a family event. I would take any minors, but excuse me, you could take them, but of course they wouldn't be tasting any wine. All right, so let's learn about it together. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so let me share my screen. I can remember how to do this. All right, let's learn together. So again, this is Crane Creek, shout out to the south, and it's a beautiful property. You can tell with this aerial view. Of course, they have, looks like the, maybe this is the owner's house, I don't know, with their pool, but you could see all of the grape vines, some beautiful lakes. They had a nice little farmhouse with a truck. You all will see my actual pictures, but just beautiful, slower pace, very nice and quiet. Auntie Jenny's here. She says, I love wine. Oh my goodness. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to join, or you could just sit back and relax and take a little trip with me. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. So I'm not drinking any wine. I actually have a little bit of coffee. And of course, I have my sparkling water if I need it. Thank you so much for being here. Shimezi says, the chef with the difference. Well done. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. I never call myself an actual chef. I've never run a professional kitchen. I'm just a home cook, never been to culinary school. And I know a lot of people work very hard for that title, but I appreciate the compliment. And if you enjoy my chefing, I am in a contest called Your Favorite Chef. I'm going to be asking you all to vote for me. The link is in the description. There is like a money prize, but even in addition to that, or more important than that, I get to take classes led by actual chefs. I applied for this contest called Your Favorite Chef, and voting starts June 12th. So I'm very excited, and I'll be asking for your support. I don't ask for much, so hopefully you all will vote for me. All right. Hello, Princess. Thank you for being here. Auntie Jenny says my hair looks amazing. Thank you. I got a shampoo and rolled it up, but I do get my hair done once a week. I have a lovely stylist who's also a barber, and she comes to the house. She can do me and the boys, and you will see at the end of this why I needed to get my hair done. But it's a little pampering for me. Just a shampoo and roller set. It's what I've done for years. I don't fuss with it too much. But thank you so much for the compliment. We have Lauren in the house. Hello, Lauren, my travel agent. She says, good evening, everyone. And I'll always be reminding you all, we got a long ways to go. But if you all want to cruise, look at her thumbnail. Lauren is a proper travel agent. We are having a Maggie meetup in November. So we are cruising Royal Caribbean. All are welcome. It's $200 to reserve your spot. Then you pay the balance by September, however you want to break it up. And we will cruise to the Bahamas. 5 days, 4 nights on Royal Caribbean. So there's a website in the description. Lauren's taking care of all of the details. You take care of everything with her, and you get your email confirmation from Royal Caribbean. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because y'all already know. Kia says, hello, Maggie and class. Hope y'all are well. Happy Memorial Day, yes. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank our military and especially the families of the military service people who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Even though I'm not cooking out today, I remember it every time how we have so many freedoms because of your sacrifice. So thank you for that. All right, everyone. So let us continue. Let's take a look at Crane Creek. If you guys have ever been to a winery, I would love to know about it. I've been to a few, and I had a wonderful time. I'm just going to scroll through here. I've never looked at the website before, but you can see here the address. Young Harris, Georgia is in North Georgia. Okay, so going towards the rural area. So you can see a little quote from the owner. You can see some of the locally grown wines. And this one right here, this apple wine, looks very familiar because someone asked me, and I did pick up. So I did a little bit of shopping. We did some tasting. Someone wanted a fruit wine, so I got an apple wine. I don't know if this is backwards. Hello, Roll, and hello, Femininity Project. The apple wine is... I like fruit wines, y'all. Like I said, I'm not a proper wine drinker. I probably like what you would call a dessert wine. So those of you all who are wine connoisseurs, let me know what your favorite wine is. But when you go to a winery, not only can you buy the wines, you can taste the wines. It's a great experience if you are not sure what kind of wine you like. They have wine tastings. Sometimes they pair the wines with different foods, but you have an expert there to walk you through all the different flavors and combinations and dry and sweet and all of that. And then you can choose the one that you want or none at all. You can just go for the tasting and have a really good experience. The view is beautiful. You all will see my pictures, as well as there's usually music and snacks. So it's just a great outing. Auntie Jenny says, what's my favorite color wine? I'm a sweet red. I'm a sweet Georgia red. I know, y'all. Of course, to celebrate, I love a sparkling wine or champagne. Shout out to the South. Y'all, look at this. It's called the Red-Headed Stepchild. Tell me you're in Georgia without telling me you're in Georgia. And you're going to see this is one of the ones that I sampled. So I'm a sangria, Moscato, Riesling. I know. Those of y'all that are wine connoisseurs, you're going to have something to say about me. It is okay. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Auntie Jenny says, ugh, sweet wine. What can I say? Christopher Williams, thank you, kind sir, for the hand claps. I appreciate it. This is something that, let me tell you all about the cruise. This is something that is so subjective, like food, right? We like what we like, and it is okay. I am not the food police, and clearly I am not the wine police. So you all can have it your way. All right, so let's keep looking at the website so you all can read about the owners. You can see some of the locally grown wines, just like anything that grows from the earth. You all know the soil is different, the grapes are different, the process may be slightly different, but it is nice to be able to sample wines that are local to an area. And so if you have the opportunity, it's definitely a grown thing to do. And for those of you all who are interested in my etiquette and elegance journey, some of the homework that we had was to go to a winery and participate in a wine tasting. So that's kind of how I started, and I enjoy it. Auntie Jenny says, I do not like dessert wines. I kind of figured that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Lauren is telling us about the cruise. Yes, the link is there. Auntie Jenny says you would love the popular wines in Barbados. They love sweet wine. Yes. Y'all, shout out to the South. Muscadine wine, cherry wine, strawberry wine, apple wine. I know. Give me a sangria and I'm good. Y'all do not have to worry about Maggie. All right. So you can see here their stemware. And I did buy, y'all, I did some shopping. Not only did I get wines, and I have to thank Crane Creek. This is not sponsored, but I'm just sharing with you all. And you will see in my pictures, and you all have probably noticed when I do my dining documentaries, I always ask them, please explain, what is on the plate? What am I enjoying here? Tell me the history. And I'm recording it because I'm thinking of you all for the dining documentary. But now I've started to say, I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a review. And so shout out to Kayla. Thank you so much. I asked for 2 wine glasses. I always get a wine glass as a souvenir, and she gave them to me for free. So thank you so much, Kayla. All right, so I don't know if you all can see this. We'll do a little etiquette. Sorry, hope it's not too loud. Auntie Jenny says, I'd love to go to a wine tasting. It looks like a great day out. Oh, you're going to love it. Wait till you see my pictures. Highly, highly recommended. All right, so we have our classic wine glass. I don't know if you all can see Crane Creek Vinyards, and I don't know how many wineries there are in North Georgia, but we have at least 20, and they're small. They're little mom and pop wineries, but they're wonderful, good people, great wine, a great outing, and beautiful if you like to get away from the city. So remember, ladies and gents, anytime you're drinking with stemware, always hold it by the stem. That is more elegant. You do not grab your wine glass like this and toss it back. This is not elegant. This is something that you can practice at home for free on your own. It's harder than it looks. If you need a little bit more support, I like to hold it right underneath the bowl so that it's kind of resting on my fingers. And then, we take small silent sips. As you get more experience, you can go down and down. And this is the most elegant way to hold your glass. All right. So just a little etiquette tip. Anytime you have stemware, hold it by the stem. And then I also got a stemless glass. You all know how I love my stemless glasses. I'm always drinking out of these. That way you can hold it by your hands. So I got 1 wine glass with the stem and 1 stemless. All right, so you all can see here, very small but very dainty. Crane Creek Vinyards. So I always get a souvenir whenever I go to a winery. So I do have a collection of wine glasses. So this is stemless and this is with stem. All right. So I've given you all your little etiquette tip. If you like my refinement journey, you can join my almost free Patreon. $1 is the lowest price that they'll let me make it. Patreon.com, you can look for Maggie, the substitute teacher. And I post there every day because I've been on a femininity and elegance journey, and I absolutely love it. All right. So let us continue. Hello, everybody coming in. Thank you all so much. All right. So Crane Creek. So they have a tasting room. So let's take a look at the tasting room. I have pictures here, you all. It's beautiful. They have this nice little gazebo area. They had chairs and tables set up. They have a musician there just kind of playing. You can see the beautiful Georgia mountains in the back. Now, again, those of you all that are on the West Coast or those of you all that are in Europe that have real mountains, our mountains in the South are kind of those rolling hills, okay? So I know they're a little bit smaller, but we call them the Georgia mountains. But it is beautiful because when you live in the city and you're used to the hustle and the bustle and all that, it's just 2 hours away, probably like the English countryside. I don't know, I'm making it up, but that's what we call the Georgia mountains. All right, so let us continue. We're just taking a look at the website and then we will look at my pictures so you all can see. All right. I'm going to read this about the tasting room so we can learn together. Thank you all. Thank you, Rebecca, for the love. Night, night, and you all can catch the replay. Anybody on Instagram, you can watch Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. So Crane Creek Vineyards sits high in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Georgia, just 3 miles north of the quaint college town of Young Harris in the shadow of Brasstown Bald, the state's highest peak. So basically what we're saying here is that in Atlanta, I'm lower in elevation. As you go north towards North Georgia, not only am I going north, I'm also going up in elevation. I should have taken some pictures for you all, but literally you're going up the mountain. So we're very close to the highest peak in the state. All right. Thank you all for the hearts and the love. Let us continue. So it's less than 2 hours away from Atlanta, yet a world away. I could not agree more. Yes, I'm sorry, Nick, you can't see my screen. You need to come over to Facebook or YouTube to see it. I can't screen share on TikTok or Instagram. All right, so they're open Tuesdays through Sundays. You all can see the hours here. And it says, visit us at the Stonehouse for sweeping panoramic views. Let me make this a little bigger. Sweeping panoramic views of the Vineyard Hills and mountain landscape. The Stonehouse boasts a large open-air patio. So this is that, the patio. It was beautiful. And cozy indoor seating options. It's also the venue for many of our private events. So that's nice. Private events. You could get married there. You could have like corporate events there. You could have family events there. Again, there was outdoor seating and indoor seating. The weather was very nice when we were there. A little cooler in the morning because we're in the mountains, but you can go year round. And if it's too cold to sit outside, they do have indoor seating. John says, hi, Maggie, your hair looks so beautiful. Thank you. Shampoo and roller set. That's what I do, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I want to make sure I represent you all well and represent myself well. And I've been slacking a little bit lately. Too silly, but thank you. All right, let us continue. All right, so tasting flights, which is what I had, you all will see. So that is 4 different wines that I picked from. You can also buy wine by the glass if you know exactly what you want, or you can buy wine by the bottle, and that's really nice. So you can buy wine to take with you like I did. I have several. Or if you just want to enjoy a day out, just like Auntie Jenny says here, you can absolutely go. They have cheese boards. They have crackers and cheese. I bought a variety of stuff, and you just buy it inside the shop, and then you can go. They have 40 acres, and you all will see all of it. So much property. You can just go anywhere on the property. They have chairs and picnic tables. You saw families there. You saw couples there, people sitting by themselves. It is just amazing. Amazing. All right, so let us continue. All right. So all of that is available at the Stonehouse Tasting Room. No reservations required. So this is really good to know. You all can just walk up or drive up and enjoy your day at the winery or at the vineyard. A selection of cheese and gourmet snacks is available for purchase. We do not allow outside food at the Stonehouse, but you can picnic at the picnic area. And I will show you that. I'm just going to click here and see where it takes me. Okay, weddings and private events. Okay, so you can request that if you want. I'm looking at this for the first time with you all. Oh, I did go to the farmhouse market. You all will see that. All right. So just taking a look at the website. Oh, here it is. Look at the snow, the Georgia snow at Christmas time. Oh my goodness. All right, so we'll come back to that in a minute. But basically, so there's the tasting room. There's also a restaurant on property, and then the farmhouse market. You can think of that like a gift shop. So where I got my little T-shirt, my Crane Creek T-shirt, um, jams, crackers, jerky, cheeses, wine, basically anything that's like picnic kind of foods, wine tasting kind of foods. You can either bring your own and go have a picnic, or you can drive up to the property and go to the shop and buy things and then take them off site to enjoy, or off out of the shop to enjoy. All right. So, excuse me, maybe we'll come back here. And then Friday music. Was I there on Friday? No, I think I was there on Saturday. But anyway, every Friday they have live music, so you can grab your friends and enjoy. Hello, everyone. So you all can see, this is the view from the stone house. So the tasting room right here where the stone is, and I got a picture for you. You can see the Georgia mountains in the back, and you can see this nice valley, all of these grape bushes or vineyards here, and they have signs up so you can see what type of grapes they are. They have some old farmhouse relics. There's the restaurant back there. I didn't eat at the restaurant. I wanted to. It's called the Paris Cafe. Oh, I wanted so bad. But if you all were with me yesterday, you know where we ended up. Hog wild. So we left and went and had barbecue, but I had a wonderful time there. Auntie Jenny says, sounds like a perfect date. It is incredible. Yes, you all should go with your significant other. I would absolutely recommend it. All right, let us continue. Hello, everyone. All right, so they have vintners tours. Okay, we didn't do that, but from March to November at 2 p.m., you can get a behind the scenes tour. Now, I didn't know about this. Now, I am not a wine expert, but if you really, and I know some people who are, you can get a behind the scenes tour if you reserve that. And it begins at their wine and barrel room. And then you can go on a tractor and hay ride through the vineyard, and then finish at the tasting room for a private tasting with a cheese board. Let me look and see. This would be a great date. Hold on a second, y'all. How much is that? Book now? I may have to go back and do that. Okay, $100 each, but I don't know. But that's a great idea. I don't know if it's still sharing. Oh, wow. Good to know. Good to know. We learned something. Okay, let's see if there's anything else so you all can see where to find the wines. Oh, full list of retailers. I'm just going to take a quick look on here and see where you can get their wines. Oh, in different restaurants in the area. Marietta is not too far. Okay. I'm just glancing at this. So you can buy their wines on property, in the tasting room, or in some shops. And you know what? I put the link in the description, but I'm just going to drop the link in the chat so you all can have it if you all want to take a look at any of this yourself. And then we will go to my pictures. I think we covered everything. All right. So where to find the wines? Then you can join their wine club. Check him out in the barrel with the feet coming out. So they have tours, or they have just come up and visit. And then, the wine club, they ship you 3 bottles, I guess, per month or something like that. That's good to know. Okay, wonderful. Oh, yes, Nick, you want to go with your boyfriend? Absolutely. I think this would be a great date. Absolutely great date. All right, so here's their event list. Looks like they're smashing some wines. I didn't do that, but that's an option for you. And then the Cabernet. I'll show you all my pictures. You can see here the different grapes. Okay, so let me just go up to the top and see if there's anything else on the website. I'm just going to click through quickly. Let's see. Okay, so that's the Eric and it's Deanne. They started the winery. I did hear a little bit about the story. I think they met in the military. Yeah, in the army, and then fell in love in Europe and came back and started a winery. Events coordinators, the winemaker. Okay. You can read all about it. This is good to know. Hello, everyone. Yeah, beautiful groundskeeping. I have to say, I was very impressed. It was beautiful. Let's learn about the winery. All right, so that's the team. You all can learn as much or as little as you want to. Hello, Mari says, hey, Aunt Maggie. Hello, hello. You all can learn as much or as little as you want to. That's one of the things I do love about wineries, and I've been to several in North Georgia. We have quite a few, some really small mom and pop ones, some really large ones that have resorts and spas and all of that. They all have some version of the grounds where you can walk through on your own, a tasting room where you can sample the wines. Sometimes they have little appetizers or snacks. Sometimes they have full-on restaurants, behind the scenes tours. Like this one, you can get a tractor ride and tour the property. You can make it as elaborate or as simple as you would like. So that's good to know. All right, I'm just scrolling through. Let's make sure. All right. See if there's anything that catches my eyes for the vineyard, and then we'll take a look at my pictures. Look at these beautiful grapes. Oh my goodness, y'all. I know. Viticulture, it's a whole process, and I appreciate it. So you all can read about that. So the climate, okay. I am going to read this about the climate because I don't know too much about it. So we're a subtropical region. We get a lot of rain, and so they have to keep the soil well drained. And I did learn that from someone. The reason why vineyards are sloped like this is because you need a certain amount of dryness. And so when the rain falls, they want to be able to have the water kind of like wash away. I didn't know that. Our vineyards all range from 1,800 to 2,000 feet in elevation, sloped hillsides for excellent drainage. And this is the type of soil we have. Shout out to the Georgia clay, which adds structure to the wines and cools them on summer days. So yeah, if you know anything about the South, we have like that red clay dirt. So it's horrible for your shoes, but I guess it's good for the wine. All right, let's see if there's anything else. All right, so there's the map. Wow, y'all. So this is, let me see if y'all can see this. This is just hilarious to me. So this is Georgia underneath this red line. So Young Harris and Hiawassee, this is where I was this past weekend for the holiday. This is North Carolina. So this is the next state. So you can see the grocery stores and a lot of things were right over the border. All right. So Appalachian, Napa Valley. All right. I'm just scanning the different grapes that we have. So they're cutting their grapes. So much to learn. I'm kind of a nerd about stuff like that. All right, so I'm sure they've won awards. You can read all about it. Ooh, awards all the way back to 2009. That's good to know. All right, plan your visit. So we already took a look at the tasting room, I believe. I think that's where we started. Oh, all right. So yes. We took a look at this. I'll show you all my pictures. Beautiful. All right, there's the map, live music, and we looked at the farmhouse market. Think of that like a gift shop. Winery tours, we already talked about that. So if you want to have a tour, you absolutely can. Paris and Company. I wanted to go there for you all, but it's okay. I heard the food is really, really good. They do have an on-site restaurant, which makes sense because you're going to spend time there. And if you want to go for a meal, you absolutely can. But we left and went for barbecue. So I won't even worry about the menu and whatnot because I didn't eat there. But they do have a restaurant on site, and I heard it was excellent. So if you all go, please let me know. All right, FAQs. All right, so you can see here the different categories. I'm not going to click into them, but they have a good collection and a good selection of reds. I heard the whites were actually quite nice, but I'm a red girl. Then your bubbly wines, your rosés, and I guess small batch wines. Maybe those are more, I don't know what that is. Oh, limited bottlings. Okay, gotcha. Different events. You can shop and order your wine online or reach out. Okay, so Crane Creek Vineyards. So we've taken a look at that. So basically, oh, did it not show? Yeah, it did. Okay. So basically, you all can see there's really nothing that you have to know before you go. If you're curious about wines, I absolutely recommend stopping at a winery. They're actually very helpful and very proud of their wines and their winemaking. So it's a great safe place to ask questions and learn what makes their winery different. And that's the kind of stuff that I do because I want to know. All right, so let us move on. I'm going to show you all my pictures and let you all see what we did at Crane Creek Vineyard. All right. Oh, I need to stop sharing and go to the next one. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Okay, so here are my photos. So let's take a look together. All right, so you can see we are driving up. So it's a gravel road, and you can see that it's kind of tucked away. So I didn't get, well, you all saw me by the roadside yesterday. You're driving, and then you kind of turn off the beaten path, okay? So we're getting ready to enter. I think I did take a little video here. Let me see if I can get better quality for you. So we're turning in. So there's the tasting room coming up off the road. And so it's a little bit of like gravelly. You can see before you get to the winery, it's this gravel. Just think old country road. So we're driving up and you can see it's kind of bouncing, lots of green, lots of foliage, but we're making our way to the winery. All right, so now we've made it up to the top of the hill and we're driving. So you can see here, this is the tasting room and we're coming around to the parking. So you can see very lush, but very rustic. All right, so we're coming around and we're going to park. You can see how it opens up beautifully to the Georgia mountains. All right, so they have lots of parking. You can see that it's gravel, and I'll slow this one down so you all can see. So I just took a little spin around. So you can see here the parking. They've got some nice roses. Lots of sloping. We already talked about why it's so sloped. You can see the Georgia mountains in the back, very green. For those of you all who are in different parts of the world, you can see Georgia is very, very green. So we'll keep going. All right. So you can see these chairs here. I believe it's pronounced Adirondack chairs, but you can see here we're coming up to that tasting room over here on the right where we came across. But you can go inside and you can buy your wine and your cheese board or whatever you would like, and then just sit down and listen to the silence. Have a seat, relax. It's going to be all right. What does Linda say? Hey, Linda. She says, that scenery is so beautiful. Hello, my dear. Those North Georgia mountains have a calming charm. Yeah, I'm appreciating it more in my later years. You know, just being a young city slicker and ripping and running and thinking all of the, you know, trappings of the big city are where it's at. But the older I get, y'all know I'm 47, the older I get, just slowing down, you don't need everything. It don't take that much. And just being able to sit down, have some snacks, have some wine, think about your life. It's beautiful. I go often. Okay, like a couple times a year. I love it. There's lots of campgrounds there. There's lots of stuff for the kids. We have like a lot of natural falls and stuff like that. Neek says, do they have Stella Rose? Funny you ask. The answer is no. So when you go to a winery, you're going to be drinking their house brand wines. So Stella Rose is something you can get from the grocery store or from a wine shop. But when you go to a winery, you're actually tasting the wines that they make on site. So you won't get Stella Rose there. But good question. But you can tell them, I like Stella Rose. So you like something sweet and you like something bubbly. So they can recommend, they did have a bubbly wine, but you can tell them what you like, or if I like a Moscato or a Sangria or something like that. I know that's not a proper wine. Well, it is, but some of y'all, I already know. So yeah, you're going to be trying wines you've never heard of. All right, let us continue. All right. So there's the chairs. You all can see just beautiful groundskeeping. I don't care if you don't like nature. You're just gonna relax. Just relax. Sit down. So we're walking up to the tasting room. Okay, so you can see here Stone House at Crane Creek Vineyards. So we have parked and beautiful. You can see very rustic, very Auntie Jenny says, you choose the type of wine, not the brand. There you go, sweetheart. Neek says, am I from Georgia? I was born in Ghana, so my family's from West Africa. That's where I was born, but I grew up in Georgia since like first grade. So I'm a Southern girl, African born. All right, so we are making our way to the tasting room. So you can see the name of the vineyards is Crane Creek, and that's where I have, I lost I didn't plug it up. Sorry. Let me go back live on TikTok on the other phone. Crane Creek is the name of the winery. Sorry, y'all. And we're going to the tasting room. So each winery has like a room where you can taste the wines, and that's where you can ask questions. It's usually connected to the gift shop, like everything else. So you can, but it's actually good because you can taste the different wines there. And I'm going to show you all what I tasted in the process. And then also they have the wines there you can buy to consume on the property and go sit out on the grounds, or you can buy bottles to take home, like I shared with you all. Sorry, y'all. Here we'll be telling. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to go. I didn't charge my phone. Yikes. Okay, here we go. Clearly, I'm not a professional. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming here. All right. So let us continue. I know. All right. So, okay. Perfect. Back to the tasting room. All right. So here is the, let me close this tab. All right. So you can see beautiful greenery, beautiful grounds. It says, welcome to the Stone House tasting room. All right. So let's go inside so you all can see. So we're walking up. So you can see they have beautiful seating outside if it's a nice day. This is where we were seated, right in that patio with the overhang, lots of greenery. So it's totally fine. And they have seating inside and outside, very rustic, very Southern. Shout out to the South. All right. So I did take a video so you all can see. Man, I need to slow down. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at this. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I love it. It's so beautiful. Let me let it spin around, then we'll go back around again. Oh, I know what I did. Walking in, twirling myself. So we've parked and we're entering the tasting room. You all saw this on the website. All right. So you can see we've parked and I'm just spinning around for a beautiful view. I believe this white house down here at the bottom of the hill is the house that the owners live in. And so that's very common. In a lot of these smaller wineries, the mom and pops, they still live there and they've hired a staff to run the winery for them, but they live on the property. They love it so much. Maybe they've retired there, but they have all of that land that they need to tend to. All right, so let us continue. So mountains in the back, lots of trees. These are all of the grapevines going downhill. A couple of lakes here. You all saw those on the website. So this is the French restaurant, Paris Cafe. I think this is just an old barn. I got up close. You all will see it. And I think the gift shop is down here. So tasting room is at the top of the hill. Restaurant, picnic, and gift shop is at the bottom of the hill. All right, let us continue. So you all can see here they have this patio for tasting, but they also have event space. So we saw that on the website. You could have a wedding here. You could have, I don't know, a family reunion or corporate event. They have space here that you can rent out for private events. So that's really nice. Excuse me, nice little flowers. Walking up, beautiful stone. I don't know if this is fresh lavender, but it was just lovely. Just really nice to get away from the city. Okay. So we're inside the tasting room. So I took another video so you all can see, and I'll slow it down. So also visit us at the farmhouse market. All right, so they've got, some things you can buy there, some of their wines, t-shirts, hats, snacks. You know where to find me. Y'all already know. Okay, so we're inside the tasting room. So you can see here they have plenty of seating if it's cold or you don't want to be outside. They have seating on the inside, nice little fireplace here. But since it was a nice day, pretty much everybody was outside. So there's the patio. So if you want to sit outside on the patio, you most certainly can. You can buy your wine or get your tasting like we did. And we were seated out here on the patio because the weather was very, very nice. All right. Restrooms at all the facilities there. It says also visit us at the farmhouse market. So we talked about that. That is the gift shop. Who do we have here? Marie says no pig in boots in the display case. No. We're a little bit more sophisticated. I'm talking about the winery that I just went to before we went to Hog Wild. The winery did have a restaurant on property. I voted to go to the restaurant on property, but I was overruled. Hello, Mr. Earl. Thank you. Hey, Marie. All right, let us continue. All right. So the tasting room, you all can just see I'm just taking around for you. So basically, I'm going to come up to the counter here, and this is where you decide which wines you want to sample. And then they also have wines for sale and some snacks so you all can see, because of course, you can't just drink wine by itself. So there's lots of wines you can buy, and that's not all of them. They have t-shirts and hats. Of course, I'm rocking my souvenir t-shirt. So shout out to Crane Creek for the t-shirt. I got my souvenir, y'all can see. Very, very nice. All right. And then crackers, cheeses, jams, jerkies, whatever that you want. And then I don't know if I got a better video. Inside the display case, they also have a cheese board. All right. And the sunflower. Let us continue. All right. So let's talk about the wine tasting. Oh, we have Ponce Tech again. Oh, our chef, our real chef is in the house. Hello, sir. Welcome back. So good to see you again. Thank you for being here. And we have Cooking with Sir Senior. Amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. You all, I really appreciate that you all like these dining documentaries because I'm eating every day, clearly, but I'm fasting today. So I'd love to share with you all when I'm not cooking in the kitchen, other snackable things that I've gotten into. So I'm glad you all like it. All right, so let us continue. Hello, me. Sure don't. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let us continue. Okay. So let's talk about the wine tasting. And you can see on the picture here, it's called a flight tasting. You're going to hear her give you the instructions, and this is going to be similar wherever winery you go to. So it's literally just a piece of paper. It's double-sided. You put your name on the top. So there's mine, Maggie. And they have the wines listed here in order from dry all the way down to off dry, semi-sweet, into sweet. So this is where if you're interested in a different type of wine, you can get a little sample of it. And she's going to tell me you're going to pick 4 from the list. So there's wines on the front side and on the back side. And then you're just going to check the box next to the one that you want. So you all can see here, I don't think I've gotten started yet, but you can see here they have some of their limited edition. And you all know we are in the South. Shout out to the South. So you can see some of the notes here, yellow pear, coconut, vanilla. You all can read. So that's what I'm looking at to decide what I want to try. Unlike Auntie Jenny, I do like a sweet wine. So I did get this Sweet Sally. But if you like the wines that are a little bit drier, maybe more of a proper wine, then you can absolutely check those off. All right. So let's see what else we have. All right, so on the back side of the form, you've got the red wines, and then we had a question on TikTok about Stella Rose. So not Stella Rose, because this is a winery, and you're going to be sampling the Crane Creek wines, but they did have a sassafras. Shout out to the South. So if you like a bubbly wine, this one has citrus zest and dried flowers, and that's the Triminette. They actually recommended the Triminette, which I did. I did purchase the Triminette. So for those of you all who like a sparkly wine, shout out to Stella. You can see um, if you want to buy a wine that is similar to what you're familiar with, they recommended this Triminette. So I did bring this one home. Beautiful packaging, the little honeybee and the flower. Just beautiful. And you can see Crane Creek Vineyards. So whatever you buy at the winery is going to be a local, house-made wine. All right. So not the store brands. All right. So you all can see the pricing here. You all can see we've got, if you want to buy, you can get a 6-pack or a 12-pack. And another thing that's good about the winery, let me take this down. Another thing that's good, if you all are going on a date or if you all are going with a group, you can put your orders together. So if they give you a discount, if you buy 6 bottles and you have 3 people and everybody wants 2, you can buy 6 together and they will give you the discount. So that's something that I've also seen at other wineries as well. All right, let us continue. So you're going to fill out this form and then you can literally just put a check in the box for the one that you want and it shows you the price. So for example, if you were to get the redheaded stepchild, I did get this one. So the 2 prices here are the price for the bottle and the price for the glass. So I got the redheaded stepchild, shout out to the South, because this is a sweet wine and I like a red wine. So you can see it's got whatever this is, Chambourcine, and then barrel aged in neutral roque. And what are you going to taste when you drink this wine? You're going to taste cranberry, raspberry, and cherries. If you want to buy a bottle of it, it's $23. If you want to buy a glass of it, it's $8. So that's good to know. Clearly, I bought the bottle. Honestly, because I love the name and it was good. So I did buy the redheaded stepchild, but when you're filling out the tasting form, you know approximately the price of the wine that you're choosing. So if you taste it and you really like it, you can buy the whole bottle. If you taste it and you want to take it with you and walk around with it, you can buy the glass. All right. What does Marie say? General etiquette question. I love these. Should a lady only have 1 glass of wine when dining? Well, if that's the case, I wasn't a lady this weekend. No, I was fine. I had 2 sangria and then the sample. So the whole comment that I made about 1 glass of wine, ladies, since Marie is asking, hello, everyone. When you're on a date, or when you are, let's say it's a job interview or a business function or meeting the in-laws or meeting investors, anytime you are with someone that you want to make a good first impression, I would advise limit the alcohol to 1 drink, especially if someone else is paying for it. You all know everything is expensive and alcohol is expensive. So you don't want to go to town like I shared with y'all at Chops. The lady next to me was like, bring me another one. That's not elegant. Now, I was not needing to make a first impression, right? I was out with familiar people. So especially going to a winery, the whole point is to taste multiple wines so that you can find the one that you like. You can absolutely go to a winery and not drink wine. So for me, I had a couple glasses and then the sample, but we were there pretty much all afternoon. My recommendation is if you are in a comfortable environment, home, and you know your tolerance, or you're at a winery and that's part of the occasion, definitely within reason, you can have more than 1 glass. So thank you for asking for the clarification. Hello, Christina. Thank you so much for being here. Uh-oh, how are we doing? Okay, let me know, y'all. It's looking like a little struggle stream. Oh, hello, peace. Hello, everybody. All right, so let's continue. Wineries are wonderful places to practice some of your femininity skills that we talk about as well. All right, so we talked about you fill out this form. All right, let me let you all hear what Kayla had to say.
That's me.
All right, girl. So you're going to go up the handle and down the list. You're
Okay.
starting with that very first one you check, which is the trim and neck.
Okay.
You're heading to the back of the board, end of the list. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, thank
Enjoy.
you.
Yeah, no problem. All right. And for just a
All right,
second.
so let's explain what's happening
I'm
here.
sure you sell wine glasses too, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We sell these little ones for 5, and we sell these stemmed ones for 6.
Okay. I'll take one of each.
All right, so let me explain to you all what's going here. So this is Kayla, sweet Kayla, who comped me the wine glasses. So this is a flight of wine. This is a tasting flight. You're welcome, Marie Marie. So you can see it's literally on a wooden board with a handle. And what you do is you take your wine samples with you and you go sit down and you taste the wine. Maybe you've bought cheese or brought something with you. So the tasting flight, I believe it was $12 or eight. Yeah, I believe it was $12. So you have a sample of 4 different wines for $3 each. So going to the winery for a tasting is a great way to kind of expose yourself. That way you're not committing to a $30 bottle that you don't like. So when I have the paper, then I check off the wines that I want to sample, and then she pours them. And you heard her say she's going to pour them in order from the dry to the sweet. And the reason why, and y'all, I am not a sommelier, but I just know a little bit. The reason why is because just like when you eat something, minty or whatever, that taste kind of stays in your mouth. If you start with a very sweet wine and then you go to a dry wine or a wine that's not sweet, that sweetness is going to carry over and you're not going to get the authentic taste of the wine. So when you're wine tasting, they always are going to start with the ones that I call kind of bitter. They have that bite, but some people love them, pairs well with food, a steak, cheese, or whatever. And then you move towards the sweet and you end with your dessert wines. All right. So a little lesson for you all. So that is our wine flight. And that's what she's explaining to me. So you can see what I've checked off there. And those are my samples. So you take your little paddle and you go sit down inside or outside and you enjoy your wine with whatever else you would like to have with it. Right? Okay. Let us continue. All right, so here is my flight. It probably looks like some type of fraternity device, but this is the flight. This is my little paddle. It has a little grooves in there so you can walk with it easily. And I did buy the little wine glass, and it is small. I bought the souvenirs, and we've talked about that. So this is the little stemless wine glass, and it's a small one compared to what you all usually see me using, but this is what the samples came in. All right, so it's a great way to sample wine, fits nicely in the hand, little stemless wine glass. If you go to a winery and they don't give you the flight to walk around with, what they probably will do is you will have a wine glass and you will reuse the same glass. So they will pour a sample of wine in here for you, just a little bit to taste it. You'll swirl it around. They'll teach you all of this. You'll swirl it around, you'll smell it, you'll taste it, and then taste it again because I think they say the second one is the real one. If you like it, you can drink it. You are never required to finish the wine at a tasting. Usually, what they have on the table is something called a dump bucket. So, if you sample a wine and you don't like it, you do not have to finish it. You can literally just pour it out in the dump bucket, and then when it's time to taste the next wine, they will pour it in the same glass. So you will just keep going on and on with your stemmed wine glass. All right. So that's a little tip that you all can remember the next time you are at a wine tasting. All right, so let us continue. All right, so just some more pictures so you all can see my flight. So I went from dry um, to a little bit sweeter. This is the redheaded stepchild that I bought, and then this is the bubbly wine. You can see the bubbles, the foam around the top. So when they poured it, it was a little bubbly. So if that's what you like, that's what you can get. Okay, so you can see here I chose the Treminette, and that's what I bought. So the Treminette, which is mandarin, white flowers, and pineapple. I did enjoy that. Or maybe someone asked me to get it. I also, y'all know me, I love sweet. Shout out to Sweet Sally. Shout out to the South. So this is a grape jelly and watermelon wine. Yes, and then on the other side, I chose the redheaded stepchild. I bought that, loved it, sweet and red. And then I also wanted to try the sassafras. So I did try the bubbly. So you can see here, literally, I just put the checks on the paper and then I handed it off to her. Christina says, I have red wine at home on the weekends with my dinner sometimes. Absolutely. I've heard good things about it. I'm not a big drinker, y'all. I'm really a lightweight, but I do like to experience. So when I'm going to a winery, I'm going to try it. Absolutely. Christina says it sounds good. You all like my choices? I would love to know. What would you all have chosen from the selections? We know what Auntie Jenny's going to choose. All right. So now we are walking out. So I have my wine flight. And did I buy any snacks at first? No, I went back for some snacks. But we have our wine flight and we're walking out to find somewhere to sit down, sip on our wine slow, and just enjoy the scenery. All right. Some beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. We're walking around from the tasting room. All right, so just some pictures you can see here. If you're having a picnic, you can have that at the gift shop. You can see the different like stickers here, business cards, more information about them if you want to buy corks and I think some cookies or whatever. Then I think I asked her to explain. Let's see. Oh, I went back. Crackers and pecans. So you can see here they have nuts and gummies, all kinds of stuff.
Sure, why not? Yes.
All right, so she's giving me a glass chilled. So basically, if you wanted to buy the bottle, you like the one I just said, the bubbly? If you wanted to buy the bottle, you absolutely could do that. And they have some refrigerated that you can take with you in that little insulated, like little cooler. So it'll stay cold and you can pour it and drink it with your snacks. So what did I get? What didn't I get, y'all? So she's bringing me the wine. Thank you, Kayla. So I bought some goat's cheeses. Y'all can see here they had some different spreadable cheeses. This is trout dip. So think of like a smoked salmon spread with some crackers. I bought some truffles. I didn't even open them yet, but I bought a few sweet truffles. So you can bring your own snacks or, you can make a picnic there. Some gluten-free crackers. I got some pecans. And you can see here in the case, they have like, of course, Coca-Cola products. They have the cheeses here, some salamis, all kinds of stuff that you can buy. Hello, Mona. Thank you so much for being here. We're reviewing a winery I just went to. Okay, so let's see. I think I got it out of order, but this is her explaining.
What is the history? What makes this vineyard special?
Yeah, so the owners met on deployment in Italy.
Okay.
And they actually fell in love with like the wine, the culture, sort of the views, everything. So they kind of brought a little piece of that here. And it started in '98. They actually planted the first vines in '98. They started down at the end of the vineyard where the farmhouse market is.
Okay.
Shout out to the cheese board. Sorry for interrupting, but you all can see down here wrapped in plastic wrap, cheese board with crackers. So if you wanted to get something a little bit, nicer, they already have these pre-made in the fridge with plastic wrap. You've got grapes and strawberries and cheeses and prosciutto and all kinds of stuff. You can grab the cheese board and take it with you with your wine tasting and go out and enjoy. I wanted it so bad, but to be dairy free, we didn't. We went hog wild that night. but you can buy your cheese board. All right, let me let you all listen to Kayla. She's telling us the history of it.
Slowly but surely up toward where we are now, and they've
Okay.
got now 40 acres. We've been
40 acres.
yeah,
Love it.
yeah. We've been tasting since 2001. Is when
Uh-huh.
we've been tasting. So yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of a little bit.
Thanks,
Thank
Kayla.
you so much.
So that is Kayla. Kayla was helping me with my order. Shout out to you, Kayla. Thank you. And again, you all, I ask whenever I go places because I love to bring you all with me whenever I travel, whenever I have experiences. I don't care if it's something simple like barbecue or if it's something fancy like a winery, wherever I go, because that's my dream, this travel blog and have all these experiences and bring them back and share with you all. But I'm always asking. So don't be afraid to ask. While she's ringing me up, I said, tell me about your winery. Tell me what makes it special. Again, for those of you all who are watching this, we have over, I need to ask, Alexa, how many wineries are in Georgia? We have 50 wineries registered in Georgia. 50. Y'all, so there's so much that you can do. Again, a great date night, a great girls trip, a great corporate event. You don't have to drive, you don't have to fly. If you don't want to, you can drive a couple hours away and have this experience. So my point is that I'm always asking, tell me about your restaurant, tell me about this meal, what makes it special, tell me, tell me, tell me. And I'm recording so that I can share with you all. And when I told her, I said I have a YouTube channel and I'm going to be reviewing, she gave me the wine glasses for free as a thank you. So just, this is what I do for you all. And I'm nosy too. Kia says, I want the cheese board and crackers. Yes, I heard it too, Marie, 40 acres. I wanted that cheese board and crackers so bad. Greedy. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So I'm just taking some video around. You can see this is where we were. So people were buying their wines, t-shirts, crackers, chips. Well, not really chips, but you all know what I mean. There's the cheese board in the fridge, or you can buy your own and go sit out and have a picnic. They have chocolates, they have jams, anything that you would want to go with wine. They have the wines in the back. Y'all saw that I have this apple wine, your baseball caps, the mushroom jerky. I did get some of that. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was so good. It was really like an experiment. All right, so let us continue. So we're leaving the tasting room, okay? So we've gotten our wine and we've gotten our snacks. We're going to the farmhouse.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right, so just driving down, I'm going to let you all see. Now, the road is bumpy, so I'm trying to hold my phone, but you can see we're driving down to the gift shop farmhouse, which is down here. So we literally have to exit from the tasting room and come back around. But it's just beautiful North Georgia, mountains, rolling hills, and gravel. Ah, hello, Alejandra. So good to see you, my dear. All right. Okay. Yes, Marie says 50 wineries. Yes, there are 50 wineries in the small state of Georgia. So again, not everything has to be a Napa Valley. And like I said, there are several wine tours. I've done that before where you sign up for a winery tour and you meet, let's say, at this mall parking lot at like 8 in the morning, and they give you snacks and water, and there's a designated driver, and it's literally like bar hopping. If you don't know where to go, they will pick for you, and they will take you to the first winery and drop you off for like an hour or so. You can taste, you can shop, you can sit around, then you board back on the bus and they drive you to the next winery. A lot of them are like right next door to each other because people bought the land. They decided to create a winery there because we have the elevation and the dryness and the soil. Y'all know, I don't know. But yes, 50 wineries in the state. So you could absolutely spend the whole day and they'll drop you off at different wineries and leave you and then pick you back up and bring you home safely. Hola, hola. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. She says, sending you hugs, Miss Maggie. Muchas gracias. Por favor, en español. I want you to help me learn. So if you would just type that, you're going to help me learn cómo se dice en español. Thank you, Alejandra. Gracias. All right, so let us continue. So we're going down to the gift shop, y'all. I just think this is beautiful. All right. So now we've made it down to the bottom of the hill. You can see here it says this way to Paris and Company. So that's the restaurant. I wanted to go there, but enjoy the farmhouse life. You all can see they have the picnic benches out here. So you could grab your bottle of wine from the tasting room and just have your family here. The kids were running around. Bring your own snacks or buy snacks. They have some old country relics here. So the tractor, maybe the tractor goes on the tour. I don't know, but you all can see. Ooh, yes, strawberries and wine. Wouldn't that be so good? Chocolate covered strawberries. So yummy. Or white chocolate covered strawberries. Y'all are going to make me want to go back. And I'm fasting because I ate it all. Y'all will see. All right. So we're pulling up. There were some chickens there because why not? Beta and his chicks. Okay. Good to know. So we saw that. Shout out to the farmhouse life. So we're walking around to the, is this the Paris Cafe? So you can see they're just old houses. Yes. So we came to the restaurant. We didn't, we just popped inside. We didn't eat, but I wanted to. Y'all know I wanted to. So you could tell the restaurant looks like an old home, but they've turned it into a restaurant. I've heard it was really good. I need to go back for research purposes, but we just popped in because they didn't have like outside seating. Why we didn't eat there, I don't know. I think we wanted to be out on the property. And honestly, if you're going to drive all that way and you have all that lush greenery around you and no skyscrapers, it is nice to just take your snacks and eat outside. That's what my dining companion wanted. Just bring some like croissants and chicken salad sandwiches. If it were me, it would have been so nice to have, like, when you go to a resort and they have not the butler, but they have the staff, walking around the property to see if they can bring you anything. Nobody asked me, but that's an opportunity. Ponstech says it looks beautiful there. It was. Kia, you love chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my gosh, I know. I can make those and then drizzle them. Oh, so good. And it's easy too. We'll have to do it one day. Should have done it for Valentine's. Yes, y'all. It was beautiful. If you like simple, small, country living, I mean, y'all, these are my people. I love it. We're all the same. So welcome, Paris and Company Cafe. So that's just outside. Y'all take a look at this. All right, I'll slow it down. All right. So up here at the top of the hill, this is where we were. So the tasting room, when we came in, where we got our wine flight and I bought the snacks, was up at the top of the hill. I guess you could walk down, but we drove down and around, and now we're at the bottom of the hill. Marie says, would I move to North Georgia? I thought about it. Okay, first of all, y'all know I work. Today's a holiday, but I can't say no. Here's what I would love to do. So North Georgia is, about 2.5 hours away from me. It was so nice and so calming. And the older I get, I really don't need a lot. So there's a part of me that says I could live there, especially with like internet and delivery services. Why do I have to be around a whole bunch of people? But I'm in the city, not in the city, but, I'm in Atlanta for now. I feel like I should stay put as long as the boys are minors, 2 boys in high school. So I think once the boys are up and out, I could absolutely see myself like downsizing, amicably divorced from their dad. So once the co-parenting is over, I would love to like travel to different like restaurants and work with chefs and wineries and resorts, and then have like a small place that's a home base. So I could really live anywhere, but for right now, I'll stay put, but never say never, right? Kia says, yes, I love simple, small country living too. It looks so peaceful out there. Yes. Y'all, let's go back. Take me back. Okay. So we are at the bottom of the hill. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you all can see I'm just kind of going around. This is that white house. I believe this is the owner's house, and they have the property and people who work the property. And so we've come down. This is the backside of the restaurant. Okay. So the Paris Cafe that we walked up, this is the backside of the restaurant. So we could have eaten in there, but since they didn't have any outdoor seating, we wanted to enjoy. So the crew is taking a break. Got the tractor, got the farmhouse. And so we are walking towards like the picnic benches. Okay. So you see right here, how people are outside. They have those chairs just kind of out here, and we wanted to sit and enjoy outside. So that's what we did. All right. So again, next time I'll order from Paris and Company and bring it outside, but you know, their house, their rules. Okay. So let us continue. All right. I did take a video for y'all.
From Crane Creek Winery in North Georgia. Absolutely beautiful. Hello from Crane Creek Winery in North Georgia. It's absolutely beautiful.
All right. So you all hear Maggie's already started on the sangria, but you can see wide open spaces, beautiful picnic benches, chairs, just sit. You hear the birds singing. It was just wonderful. What does Marie say? I can drive trucks anywhere. It's beautiful there. A great place to have a garden and goats. Absolutely. Yeah, you all, we sat out here all day, literally just in some chairs, had our wine, had our snacks, just sit and talk about life or nothing at all. I could absolutely retire here. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? It was beautiful. Beautiful day. Absolutely. Okay. So now I went inside the farmhouse. So this is the gift shop, so you all can see. And they have everything: popcorn, um, crackers, jams. I'm just giving you all a tour. Y'all, chocolate covered potato chips. Did I buy them? Mm-hmm. Shout out to the South. Chocolate covered potato chips. Did I eat them? Mm-hmm. Shout out to the South. I have to try it. It's for research purposes, but I'm just showing you all what they have there. Mm-hmm.
We have
Okay. I'm just feeling loud and silly, but just showing you all inside the farmhouse gift shop. They have jams, they have pickles, they have dressings, like salad dressings. You can see here. These are all another thing about wineries that's nice is in addition to the wine, they have a lot of other locally made treats, right? Great souvenirs. I know Auntie Jenny loves a tea towel. They had tea towels. And sometimes they sell little arts and crafts from local people. So it's great. Let's see what else we can find here in the gift shop. So we have some chocolate lick my spoon candies. Some lollipops, some chocolate, some jam, some mushroom art. Interesting. Popcorn, all kind of flavors. Little truffles and candies and jams, little peanuts, anything that would be picnic worthy. Um, Sourdough crackers for your spreads. Oh yeah, I saw the chocolate covered potato chips and I was like, what? Sea salt and milk chocolate potato chips. So yes, these are potato chips dipped in chocolate. You see the ridges there. Ah, just lots of yummy, yummy snacks. Mushroom jerky. So good. My first time having that. Shout out to the vegans. I'm not vegan, but I'll try just about anything. Christina says, we want to move back towards Virginia where I grew up or towards North Carolina. I love small towns. Yeah, y'all, the older I get, they don't take all that. I mean, I've been in the city long time. I would love to grow old gracefully at a slower pace. So we'll see. I'll take you with me though. They still got them internets there. All right. So I circled back, y'all saw it, and you know I saw it too. Sea salt and milk chocolate potato chips. I was like, shut the front door. Who knew this was a thing? I did not know this was a thing, y'all. So yes, these are actual potato chips. You can see the little ridges here, dipped in chocolate. Has anybody ever had chocolate covered potato chips? Shout out to the South, where we dip things in chocolate or batter and deep fry. That's why I'm fasting today. Clearly, I like the snacks. Marie says, please explain the taste of the mushroom jerky. I love mushrooms. I should have brought it down with me. Y'all, I did not think I was gonna like it. I asked the staff, what do you think about this mushroom jerky? And they were like, taste was good, but the texture was kind of, I loved it. G-Man says you make them and they're amazing. It was so good. So it was shiitake mushrooms, and I took some pictures of it because I bought them. You know how jerky is usually very, very dry? These actually were a little bit juicy, but not in a bad way. So when you bite down on them, send me your website. I'd love to see what you have. When you bite down on them, they're a little softer than jerky and not as stringy because it's not meat, but the flavor was great. It was kind of like this umami, almost like a sweet soy, like a teriyaki. Oh, so good. I've never had them before. I bought 2 packs. I bought one and then I went back and got more. Christina says it sounds amazing. The mushrooms or the potato chips. Lucy's going to try the mushrooms. Absolutely, y'all. So good. Kia G says, oh, that's probably good. The sweetness of the chocolate and the saltiness of the chips and the sea salt. OMG. I know. You all are making me feel so much better. Linda says, mushroom jerky sounds good. Yes, y'all. I'm going to order some online. I bought the original flavor, but they have different varieties. It was so good. Did have a little bit of sugar added, but so does regular jerky. Oh, you don't have a website, G-Man? Oh, shucks. Oh, you want the salt and the chocolate? Absolutely. Marie says, sounds amazing. Do they deliver? Let's look it up. I got a picture. We'll pull up their website because if so, I'll order all the flavors and we'll do a taste test, y'all. Kia says, I love mushrooms too, so I know I would love the jerky. Oh my gosh, y'all, I didn't know this. But yeah, those of y'all vegetarians, vegans, I've heard this is a thing. I didn't know. I just like mushrooms because I like mushrooms. But yes, let us continue. All right, so I grabbed a bag of these sea salt potato chips dipped in chocolate in the wicker chair. Ah, as if the wine tasting wasn't enough, by the time we made it down to the gift shop, I wanted a sangria, and my wine tasting partner got a white wine. We got Erin Laura. She says, never tried potato chips with chocolate, but I used to dip regular salted no-name Tostitos in no-name Nutella as a struggle dessert. It's pretty tasty. Y'all, don't knock it till you try it, right? G-Man says Neiman Marcus has chocolate covered potato chips. We have to look this up, y'all. We're going to have to look up Neiman Marcus potato chips, pin that, and the mushroom jerky. See, y'all are my people. All this time I've been talking about wine. Y'all been cricket quiet, or as we say here in the South, cricket blank quiet. Now we start talking about the snacks, and look at y'all coming alive. You are my people. Okay, so at the farmhouse, you can buy wine by the glass, snacks, and more. Okay, so there's a tasting room at the top and then the farmhouse at the bottom. So I got the sangria special. They gave it to me in a straw. I took it out, but still beautiful. And then a white wine. So they have the house-made sangria by the glass was $8. And here's a tip. Y'all know I'm a lightweight, so we were sitting outside on the I call them lawn chairs, with those wooden chairs, looking at the beautiful rolling hills. And I drank about half of my sangria, and I did, like a gesture like this, and I knocked it over. I felt really bad. So I went and bought another one, but my wine tasting companion knocked theirs over too and went to ask, and they refilled it. I was like, you know what? So they understand. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you all. Y'all are laughing at each other. Marie says, my dispatcher had a box of chocolate dipped chips from Japan. I didn't know that. Okay, good to know. All right, so we're grabbing our wines to go sit outside. I just took some pictures for you all. Hello, everybody coming in. Just took some pictures for you all. You can see here jams, and I did buy some of that. Y'all, just some Georgia Southern, what is this? Georgia jams. Let me show y'all. Like I need this stuff. Georgia jams from the half price. Lemon ginger spread. Okay, y'all can't really see that. Lemon ginger spread. So I'm going to find something to do with this. Some toast or something on a cheat day and give that a try. But you all get the picture. And then what was this? Orange Meyer lemon artisan fruit spread. So think of a fancy cheese board. Y'all could go and make a nice date night picnic. You can have your meats, your cheeses, your spreads, your nuts, your whatever. Take a basket with you, sit outside, have your glass of wine, and enjoy. I think I see some mushroom jerky evidence in here. I ripped off the package. Okay. Gluten-free, high in fiber. But we're going to find it. Y'all love the adventure? Oh my goodness. Wow. Hi, Neek. G-Man says they come in a Prince can. Baby Grand says, where do I shop? Lots of different places, but today we're talking about the winery visit. Gina Bina says, chocolate and chips together is so good. As a kid, my friends and I used to eat chips and then take a bite of a Snickers. Love it. I'm learning so much, y'all. I'm going to try all of it. Oh my gosh, so amazing. All right. So you all see here, they've got all these little farmhouse Georgia jams and spreads, olives and capers. Ooh, that would have been good on smoked salmon. Farmhouse drizzle, pickled pickles, sweet onion, sweet wing onion jams. Shout out to the South, y'all. All right, so I got my sangria and I'm sitting on the Adirondack. Y'all, if this is not just life right here. Marie says, put those jams on a slab of Texas toast and shout out to Hogwa. Y'all were with me yesterday for the barbecue dining documentary. Oh my goodness. Oh, put them in a Pringles can. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we went up to the farmhouse and got our snacks and stuff. And you can see the little picnic tables, just old rustic wooden, sat down. I did have jeans on. Probably would have been better to have like a nice little sundress, but it was a little cooler because we were up in the mountains. But sat down, put my wine glass down, and this is the view, y'all. I'm just taking it all in. Is that not beautiful? We're going to pause there for a minute. Erin Laura says, the drink and the view looks lovely. I'm so glad y'all appreciate the small things. I think of you all when I go places. I take these pictures and I want to share with y'all. If I'm being really honest, thank you for my roses, baby Grand. If I'm being honest, I used to think that I had to go do all this fancy stuff to bring back experiences for you all that were so amazing, but I'm a regular woman. I love nice things, but I'm also a simple small town girl. And I was so happy just being out here. And it was lovely. So I'm glad that you all appreciate it. Marie says that's a perfect picture. Let me give it to y'all. There you go. The view is amazing. Y'all like it. Look at Linda. She says that is stunning. You love the sunlight through the wine. Oh man, y'all are just warming my heart. I'm so glad you love it. I'll go back. Yep, absolutely. Oh, it was beautiful. So there's Maggie, just sitting back, thinking about life, what I want to be when I grow up. Because could I retire on a farm, even though I'm not an animal girl? But you know what? Anything is possible, right? So I'm sitting there, sipping on my sangria with my strawberries. I just took several pictures, y'all, just sitting out there for hours. Okay. Shout out to the chocolate covered potato chips. I bought a bag of them and I ate them. Okay, not all of them. I shared. So here, now I should have got a napkin because it was a little warm, but you can see your potato chips in here. Kind of like, think like chocolate covered pretzels. There's your sea salt and get up in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think my pictures are out of order, but there's the farmhouse market. There's another view for y'all, just sitting there looking. There's another view for y'all. Oh, that's the end. Hold on. Let me get y'all the mushrooms. Let me get y'all the mushrooms. 1 second. Got back in the car. That was not elegant. Hence the reason I was told to get it together. But let me get y'all the mushrooms because you wanted to see this. One moment. I thought I got everything for you. I'm going to pull up. Oh, there were so many more pictures. Okay, here we go. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. I know. Kia says, "Oh, Maggie, you are my people for real." Thank you, Erin, Laura. All right, so let me get you the mushroom pictures. I thought I had them in here. Okay, so here's your mushroom jerky. So this is the brand. We're going to look it up. Pan's mushroom jerky made of shiitake mushrooms. So this is what I bought, the original. Let's see. Oh, other way. All right. So we're going to look this up, y'all. Let me see if I can get you a good picture. So this is what it looked like. And I know I got my manicure today. But so you can see here, it's kind of in the shape of a mushroom, but it's dried, and you taste it and it's so good. Sometimes a girl needs wind in her hair. Absolutely. Y'all know I am here for it on these country roads. So there's your mushroom jerky, but let's see if we can look them up. All right, and then we're going to look up Neiman Marcus, the chocolate covered potato chips. You like my hair in the wind? Y'all, I was told to get it together, but since y'all like it and y'all are my people, there's Maggie before and Maggie after. I am still your etiquette teacher. Ooh, G-Man says Lay's has the chocolate covered chips, but they're hard to find. Thank you all for just letting me be me, because sometimes I do feel a little pressure to conform and always be perfect, but I'm not, you know? I'm a small town girl with the windows down on a country road having a good time. Absolutely. Okay? We can get it together. Facebook, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher on all platforms. So let's look up the Pan's mushrooms, y'all. We're going to look this up together. Pan's. Shout out to OnlyPans. Oh, thank you. You say I'm classy either way. I appreciate that. Erin Laura says OnlyPants mushroom jerky. I just thought about that. Let's look it up. Pan's mushroom jerky. Oh, they were on Shark Tank. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Jerk and spice. Is this it? Let me make sure, y'all, before I click on something. They missed that opportunity. You love the hair blowing in the wind? Yes, y'all. I had a good time. Okay. So we are done with my what's it called? Dining documentary. So this is what I bought. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's sold out. I'm gonna drop the link so you all can have them. Oh no. Maybe we can buy the other ones. I absolutely will. Introducing the original mushroom jerky, the intensely umami snack that's sure to delight even the pickiest of eaters with its slightly sweet and blissfully savory flavor. This mouth-watering jerky isn't just delicious, it's totally unique. So snack away. It's the perfect treat for any mushroom lover. And yes, y'all, I have to concur. This was so good. So good. So you can see here, after a trip to visit family in Malaysia, I returned home with a family recipe I couldn't wait to share with the world, made of shiitake mushrooms. Pan's mushroom jerky provides a delicious umami taste and a satisfying texture that herbivores and carbivores love, or carnivores. That's my problem. I'm a carbivore. Yes, y'all. So we found the website, and then we'll look up Neiman Marcus. Then I'll let you all have your afternoon. All right. So I put the link in there. Free shipping for orders over 40. That'll be easy. Do we have the multi-packs available? The multi-pack is sold out. Aw, shucks. Let's go back and see what we can find. Let's see the flavors. I want you all to tell me. You're enjoying this? Thank you, Neek. All right. Let's look at the flavors. And if y'all want me to get everything, I will. Let's see what they have. They have salt and pepper jerky. We can pre-order. Oh, ships in 5 to 7 business days. So you all liking this? No meat, no soy, just shrooms. All right. Do we want a 1-pack, 3-pack, or 5-pack? All right. Let's go back. Oh, I'm excited, y'all. We'll try the salt and pepper. I don't know. What do y'all think? They have a curry flavor. Can that wait? They have a curry flavor. Curry mushroom jerky. It says a blend of curry and mushrooms. I'll try it. You all know I'll try anything. So we have the curry flavor. What else do they have? Applewood barbecue. Y'all know that's going to be good. Applewood barbecue. All right. Oh, we found it here? Hold up. No mushroom for me flavor. Okay, hold on. I'm on the wrong website. Mushroom jerky. Oh, hold up, y'all. Thank you, Erin Laura. Am I spelling it wrong? I went to the wrong website. Made of shiitake. So he went on Shark Tank. There you go. There you go. Thank you. I was on the wrong website. These mushrooms are popular. Yes, I'm in Atlanta. Oh my gosh. How can plant-based jerky be meaty? Shiitake mushrooms are known for their dense, fibrous texture and their savory umami flavor, which is why the Pan family has been using them in their jerky recipes for decades. Umami, or savoriness, is the 5th taste after sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. Other umami-rich foods include meat, seafood, and cheese. Absolutely. Shout out to the savory. While Pan's mushroom jerky doesn't contain any meat, the flavor and texture of our jerky will leave you feeling satisfied. Honestly, y'all, I have to agree. It was good. And I bought the original, so let's see what we can get. All right. Can I shop? Build your own variety pack. All right. For a 4-pack, let's get one of each. Customize my box. Wait, there's 6 of them? Let's get a 6-pack. Let's get one of each. Customize my box. So, oh good. They're not sold out here. I'm going to order these, y'all, and I will do a taste test for you. So we're going to add all of those to cart. Okay. All right, so we found it. All right, everybody. I think that's it. So the winery, absolutely loved it. Crane Creek, thank you so much for the experience. I wore my short for you all. Yes, thank you. I love how you all research stuff because I don't know. So let's go ahead and close out on commercial. It's a holiday. Let you all enjoy your evening. I'm gonna get an apple because that's all I can eat. And then I'll be cooking for you tomorrow. I've already marinated some chicken. Oh, all right. TikTok just died again. All right. So thank you all so much for helping me to monetize my social media. I have a course, which just means this is income for me, and I appreciate it as a mom. It helps me pay for private school. So I appreciate you all so, so much. Tomorrow I will be cooking. I want to do some like sheet pan vegetables and a rotisserie chicken, so I can't wait to try that. Um, what time? Dinner time. You all know. Turn on your notifications if you like what I do, because I do stream every day for you. Wednesdays we'll be back to cooking with Aisha, so very excited about that. So course, cookbook, community. If you're interested in getting your YouTube channel monetized, you can preview my course for free. Link is in the description. I've gotten really good feedback that it's excellent for beginners, so please take a look. It's 2 hours broken up over 15 different sections, and it is $50. You have lifetime access. $50 for a 6-pack doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, I hope these are the big sizes. They have the little small packs at the farmhouse. Linda says this was fun. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, so for the cookbook, if you all are interested in my recipes, you voted on your favorite ones. It's a digital download, $20 with a $5 coupon. You can get instant access. You can read the recipes, or you can watch me make it. It's an interactive cookbook, so each recipe has a corresponding video. So you all can use the coupon code for that. I believe it still works. If you want to support me through the community, I have a Patreon. There's a $1 and a $5 level. Instagram, we have subscribers, and YouTube, I have memberships. At the $5 level, you get the cookbook and the course for free. I appreciate you all. Patreon is my etiquette journey. YouTube and Instagram, you get advance notice and stuff that not everybody gets to see. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, the quiet storm always seems to come through to remind me what I do wrong. Thank you, Christina says, have a good night. I didn't charge my phone, y'all. I'm sorry. My Airbnb guest checked out, so I've been cleaning. Carpet cleaning is coming tomorrow, just like bleaching the bathrooms and just cleaning. So I didn't charge my phone, and I just wanted to share y'all the winery. So I know I died on TikTok, but they got the gist of it. Oh, we didn't look up Neiman Marcus really quick. Neiman Marcus chocolate potato chips. Let's look, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. And they come in chocolate coated potato chips. Is this it? Y'all, sorry, whoever you were, it's dead. Chocolate coated potato chips at Neiman Marcus. Kia, you like this experience? Thank you, sweetheart. Let's see, y'all. Milk chocolate coated potato crisps. Okay, so they're like a Pringles. Y'all, we may have to buy these too. Where can we buy them? Neiman Marcus. This item is sold out. Thank the Lord and baby Jesus. Because oh my word, okay, I don't want to see anything else. This item is sold out. Okay, nothing to see here. False alarm, no chocolate covered potato crisps. But somebody keep an eye on it and let me know when they come back in stock. Gina Venus says, yes, have a great evening. I think we covered everything. We talked about the cruise, the cookbook, the communities. Yes, good night. I hope you all have an enjoyable evening. If you're in the U.S., please enjoy your Memorial Day. Marie said that can look expensive. How much y'all think that was? I'd say somewhere between $15 to $20 for chocolate covered chips. Chocolate Pringles? I know. I was about to splurge for real, for research purposes. Not for me, for y'all. I subjugate myself so that my scholars have all of the information. I taste the wines for you. I taste the mushroom jerky for you. This is what I do for my class. $15, exactly. $13. I was hoping 10, but I was like $11.99. Yeah, let's see if we can find it. I know Quiet Storm is always on me. All right, you all. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back again tomorrow for dinner, marinating a chicken. So we'll do some rotisserie chicken, and I want some more of those roasted veggies. They were so good. All right, everyone. Please enjoy your evening. TikTok is already dismissed. Battery is dead. Thank you so much, Instagram. Class is dismissed. Hashtag research. Y'all know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Thank you so much for being here and sharing my winery experience. I will see you all tomorrow for dinner. Class is dismissed. Good night. You appreciate my sacrifice. I know. These are the things I do for my scholars. Exactly. Now Mona talking about why you show those chips. Now I need them. Exactly. Now y'all know how I feel. That's why I can't go nowhere. Thank you for the hand claps, Christopher. All right, y'all. Let me go get an apple. Oh, y'all make me feel so loved. You're welcome, Gina. Cue the KS taps. Sorry. Hope I didn't offend anyone. Let me go.